AIM is beneficial to these children and to their families. Its early intervention includes families. That's a very important component. It gives the children an opportunity to experience just typical environments that they may not be experiencing because their parents are protecting them, or they may not be able to because of physical disabilities.
Prior to coming to AIM, the benefits that we were receiving were a weekly visit from an early intervention specialist who came to our home and kind of did cognitive development with Mason, whether it be putting together puzzles or stacking the blocks or doing musical instruments. But that is an adult interacting with a small child, and it's just not the same as peer interaction.
Well, we came to AIM right as Marco turned 2 years old, and at that point he was very far developmentally behind. He wasn't walking, he wasn't speaking, he really had major delays, and that was because we were only seeing a developmental therapist for 1 hour once a week.
We've received both types of therapy. We've had people come to the house and we've come to center, and the difference between the two types of therapy is really night and day.
AIM program has probably for the last 18 years practiced a multidisciplinary team approach, which is considered best practice, being aware of their need and what their abilities are. It is well communicated within a team, and the team really does make a difference. It really makes a difference for the parent. It makes a difference as far as meeting the child's needs.
We noticed that Leah, our smaller twin, she's a little more underdeveloped. She was starting to show a lot of dependence on her older sister to do a lot of the work, so we really started leaning towards the facility and what they do at AIM. And we've noticed a huge difference within days.
So the reason I decided to put Luca in AIM is because he's a twin, and his brother Giancarlo was more advanced with him, and so I thought it would be good for him to go to a place where there was more structure and he could interact with kids that were like on his level, and he would get more out of it.
One of the biggest benefits of coming to AIM is the peer interaction. They learn so much from one another. They feel confident knowing this little person is the same size as me, and they have some skills that I haven't acquired yet, and I need those skills.
AIM just taught him everyday skills, how to eat correctly with utensils, how to drink from a cup, because he wasn't drinking from a cup yet, how to interact with other kids, skills that people take for granted, really.
The very first day that we came to AIM, we went in for lunch, and he saw a bigger boy feeding himself. And that very night that we went home, he wanted to feed himself dinner.
So when we came to AIM, within a week he was walking. Within like a month, maybe a month and a half, he had started speaking. He was eating different textures. All of the things that he had delays in was like rapid speed catch up.
I see more interaction with the family. He wants to sing songs and he wants to read books, and I feel like he is more interested in exploring his world than he used to be. Like, he'll actually crawl into different areas of the house now and kind of look around, and he didn't do that before. So
in the beginning, we noticed just her ability to be slightly more independent, and then it transitioned into starting to see gross motor development increasing dramatically, and then her speech and just her social skills in general blossomed, I mean, within days.
His gross motor skills as far as walking, he started in September, and by October his walking had improved almost to 100%.
Because of the preschool and him being here for a year, he's only 25% delayed off of typical development, which means hopefully by kindergarten he'll be ready to be in a fully inclusive classroom. So because of AIM, he's made giant steps in 1 year.
It's been very helpful having the other parents here, because it's been really nice to have that foundation of people that we can talk to that can actually give us a reference point for what have they experienced, what are some things that have helped them at home and in the center as well.
I would say puts life back into the family, and it benefits everyone. And it teaches us how to be a better parent when you're struggling learning how to become a regular parent anyway, but then you're also struggling with all these special needs issues. So it really encompasses the whole family, which if the whole family isn't healthy, then that's gonna affect the child.
We're just looking forward to our kids going through this process together and gaining strength from one another. And the whole program here at AIM, in my opinion, is designed to fully integrate our children into public schools and to mainstream them into the public school classes and just immerse them with typical children.
So our goal is that our children will be able to feel confident and move on to more education, more independence, and be treated as valuable human beings that they are.